Ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy to invite to this stage His Excellency Adam Bechir MAHAMOUD, His Excellency Ambassador of Chad Republic in Russia. Yes, Your Excellency, that is your international certificate, please, also. Please, yes. Okay, would like to start officially, Your Excellency, with your kindly blessings and with your speech today. What is your vision?
Of course, Ambassador doesn't have his own vision, but rather the vision of his country and the vision of his boss, with his president. The way we see relations with in Africa with Russia. It is the vision of President Putin in Sochi summit in 2019, and which followed up by Petersburg summit Africa, Russia last year. What is the vision? The vision is that cooperation between Africa and Russian Federation in all fields, in infrastructure, in education, in technology, in exploration of my resources, in energy, and that will help Africa to get its national resources which are on the ground. And I've quote President Putin said, Africa is the richest continent in resource, but it is his people are the poorest people. So, and we can go back a little bit. Actually, the Soviet Union during the colonial era, they didn't have any colonial history, but rather they supported the struggle and the movements of liberation in all Africa to get their liberation, the people, their liberation, political liberation. But still, what you call neo-colonialism, and neo-imperialism, and neo-Nazism exist not only in Ukraine or any of the country, but also in Africa, more even deeply in Africa. So Africa, we have just form of independence, but we don't have the form of the independence, no real independence. I think we shouldn't have been celebrating the national days or Independence Day. And this is very, very important. All the African leaders, I think they share President Putin in this vision. And actually, we all ambassadors, we follow our leaders, and we have that is actually exactly the vision we have. And before even leaders or ambassadors, the African youth, the young people, they are fed up with the colonial practices or new colonial practices, and they want to liberate themselves, and they all adore or love Russian Federation because it's a reliable partner, a truthful partner, it is a just partner. In some of the partners, you want to get the resources and they get to like 1% or 99%. 1% go to the owner of the resources, and that 99% go to the investor or the colonial power. Sometimes they keep our currency in their treasure, manage our central banks, and any money going to the countries goes through the central bank of France. It gets its commission and will go after that. So these are just examples. So this history, people are fed up, and some people are scared because if you want to go this way, they might be they will take your breakfast before you take them in lunch. So that's the way it's going. It is very sad that the Europe in general and France in particular, they don't recognize the sacrifices of the Russian people to save the whole world from the Nazism and the danger of the Nazism. But people in this country, they sacrificed, some people say, well, Stalin said 5 million. The Barsh, they said, when he said 7 million, and Stalin said 7 million, so well, later, he said 40 million. These are people by this country's sacrifice to save the world from Hitler and its philosophy or its theory. Still, people don't recognize that. Now they are citing the neo-Nazism against Russia, which liberated them with a lot of sacrifices, and they all joined forces to do that. It is very sad. It is very, very, understandable. How can I understand that? So these people are not liable. This will never recognize when you do something.
My question, what is your observation, what is your vision regarding ideology of BRICS? Because as you know, right now, we already have 10 members of BRICS, and this year Russia hosts all BRICS countries, and our particular event today, which was organized by our International Diplomatic Club and True Values International Association, is dedicated to the ideology of future, ideology of humanity. What is your vision? How we can really support traditional values?
Actually, the vision of the philosophy, and there are 10 countries, I hope the 11th will be my country, Chad. The vision is this. I think they want to, the vision of BRICS, it find an alternative for unjust institutions, organizations, for unfair, like World Bank, financial or criminal court, as we see now, how to measures to double standard, and you see like even the United Nations. These organizations are created by certain people to serve certain goals. So making something parallel.
Yes.
And making the people, because everybody, every religion, every theory which makes sense, go with the truth, go with fairness, go with something which makes sense. So that's why you see people, countries are struggling and in the queuing to enter to the BRICS. And in that, I think not only leaders, as you said, youth, women, organizations, public diplomacy, spiritual leaders, they are all from the society, and they actually represent the societies of the whole world. That's why any country today, if you got the opportunity, will accept those who are benefiting from the old system, will get into the new system. I think this is a new system, it's a good system. It has to develop, it has to find its bank, has to find its security elements, justice, fairness, instead of World Bank, or United Nations, which find a just and fair criminal court, for example, and safe and reliable, and which is guaranteed by some special, some tangible resources, the currency. As I say, the currency, they don't have anybody, you can print and just believe it, you will believe in all those papers. So these are alternatives. As I think you all might have noticed, in the system of the financial system, either it is a World Bank or a monetary fund, the wealth or the wealthy goes more wealthy, and the poor will descend more poor, and will even sink. That's why if you notice, those African countries which are the most vulnerable from the international system, they are aligned more than any other countries to enter to the BRICS. And I hope there are no restrictions, because they're already poor countries. No restrictions for these countries to get more opportunities to get in, because that's a way they want to save themselves from this system. And later maybe Latin America will join, some of the Asian countries will join, but you will rarely see maybe European countries or European Union will get that, because they are benefiting from the current system. So that's why I think this was the best initiative ever happened, and it's going slowly with wisdom. It's building up itself and gaining strengths and members and ideas, and I think this is going to change the world, the whole world, because the power of the certain powers now is economy and also other political influences. If you withdraw this institution, I remember I was ambassador to the United States, and some of the congressmen, for example, when they talk openly. We created these institutions to serve our interests. The day that we find they are not serving our interests, we're going to destroy them. This is a congressman. He publicly, in the views.
Without any shame.
Without any shame.
Yeah. Yes.
I think also not only poor country will join the BRICS institution, the organization, but if you notice some of the Middle East countries which are rich in oil and gas and those natural resources, they are joining BRICS. Why? Because they have been exploited. Their oil is taken by political power, by military power. There is no organization to protect them. There is no unity to protect them. I think when they are running towards BRICS, I think they need protection. They are searching for protection from an alternative, just, fair international system. I think those of you who are involved in the BRICS process in a way or another, you should be very proud of yourself, because this is a historical moment where BRICS were founded. Tomorrow, BRICS will want to beat all the other organizations. They're going to be a Security Council for BRICS. They're going to be a financial institution for BRICS. They're going to be a military alliance for BRICS. I'm sure that it is just the starting. And those people are scared to death, but there is nothing they can do. So that's the point. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.